Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Jace Perspective. I am your host, Jace Nicole. Remember, we are here to have fun. If we agree, great, and if we don't, then we don't, all right? Brief reminder for my horror fans, I Heart Willie is streaming on Apple TV for your viewing pleasure. And also to my viewers that are watching from Turkey, here's a heads up for you. I Heart Willie is hitting theaters near you starting September the 12th, so make sure you catch a show or two, okay? It's a good time, trust me. Now, let's jump right into today's topic.
She broke up with her husband, who's a musician, and he has
She's
been
getting alimony. He's getting alimony.
He's getting alimony, about $7,000 a month, maybe.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And now he's coming
Now
back for
he
half
wants-
of her retirement. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't see the problem, but a lot of people are.
Most of the money that she earned was way before they even got into a relationship with each other.
So
And she's like, why do you want a part of this woman's retirement who's been working since she was a fucking baby? Like, that's serious. That's like sick. I'm sorry. And you're already getting alimony.
Are you good with the alimony?
Hey, if that's what the court ordered, then that's what the court ordered. Follow the court's
If it was
rules.
the other way around.
But after, he's literally benefiting, and that's what I'm saying. If the court ordered it, then pay it. But
No, I think Flip was saying if the other way was around, you might be less outraged about the retirement.
well, let's
not her. I'm
let's
just
stick
about
to
people
this-
in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, let's just stick to this.
I
I
feel
feel
like
like Journey Smollett.
yeah.
In this clip, we see the Joe Budden Podcast discuss the situation of Journey Smouillet's ex-husband, Josiah Bell, currently seeking alimony. For quick context, here are the basic details of the financial war between Journey and Josiah so that we are all on the same page. So Journey and Josiah were married from 2010 to 2020, so about 10 years of being married, okay? In March 2020, Journey filed for divorce from Josiah due to irreconcilable differences and the challenges of maintaining vulnerability in relationships as a factor that can strain a marriage, whatever that means, okay? So the divorce was finalized in August of 2021, and Journey was reportedly paying Josiah close to $1 million in the settlement. All right. After separating, additionally, in 2019, Josiah has been receiving about $7,000, and it's combined. It's an alimony and child support for the son that they share. Now, 5 years later, in March of 2025, Josiah is now going after half of Journey's retirement savings. It's a lot of money. The specifics state that he is asking for 50% of the funds Journey had accumulated between the time frame that they were together, which was from 2010 to 2019. And there is a high chance that he will get it because in California, they have a community property law, which does state that marital assets must typically be divided equally in a divorce. As Journey has stated in a previous interview, she and Josiah were once the best of friends. Now, I do not see the problem with Josiah getting what he has requested from Journey during the divorce proceedings if the shoe was on the other foot and Journey was in Josiah's place. I wouldn't have a problem with her getting what she requested during the divorce proceedings either, okay? But, roles are reversed here. So Josiah is in the driver's seat of getting that coin, get that money, okay? Many women get the same type of settlements in divorces. So again, I don't see the problem merely because the roles are reversed in this situation. If the courts have deemed Josiah able to get this kind of money, then hey, pay that man, okay? Pay him today. Now, back to our favorite hypocritical, bitter chick, Melyssa Ford, and the audacity of what she allows to flow out of her mouth whenever she decides to open it, which is quite often. Miss Melyssa Ford, she stays being audacious, okay? Now, listen closely, because she says verbatim, most of the money that she earned was way before they even got into a relationship with each other. Then, Melyssa Ford continues as she asks the question, and I quote, Why do you want a part of this woman's retirement who's been working since she was a fucking baby? Like, that's like sick. I'm sorry. And you're already getting alimony. So what if he is? I mean, is it sick, Melyssa Ford? Why is it sick, Melyssa Ford? Is it sick because it's a man that is receiving divorce settlement money and alimony money and now quite possibly retirement money? I mean, is it sick when a woman is receiving divorce settlement, alimony, and retirement money from a man? No, not to you, it's not. It's okay then, girl. Then it is okay. All right? Then after her co-host, Queen's Flip says, if it were the other way around, Melyssa Ford states loudly, he's literally benefiting. So when women get alimony, are they not benefiting? I'm just curious. Melyssa Ford. Okay? But again, if she was on the other foot, Melyssa Ford would be okay with it. And this is how I know she would be okay with it. Let's watch together the hypocritical Melyssa Ford in action, shall we?
Mel, just say that
it's possible that she doesn't,
Mel,
but here she is.
Just say you fucking with the women and don't want to hear none of that.
It's
man.
not.
Once you try to do the word salad over,
I distinctly remember a Jimmy Butler conversation in here.
Okay.
But I don't want beef. When Jimmy Butler was giving his baby moms maybe 10, 12 grand, 20 grand or something, and she wanted way, way more, and you stood on the side of getting more money from Jimmy Butler. He was giving his baby mother a shit ton of money already.
So again, that is a situation where Jimmy Butler is the primary breadwinner, and I just want to go. Let's just say she ain't got shit. Okay, we're not talking about that here. We're talking about Offset and fucking Cardi B. Whether it's he's got 30 million, she got 100 million. He is not outside with a fucking cup in his hand, like, please, sir, please. What's the spousal support?
but
Like,
don't see how
But
that's
real
relevant.
quick, but if he's giving her 20, 30 something a month,
and he's also
it ain't that she ain't got shit.
No, Jimmy Butler was paying $55K a month in child support.
Okay, that's also-
we're not gonna say she
And
ain't
she
got shit.
wanted more money.
Okay.
And we said, what the fuck? And y'all came in here and argued that she is deserving of more money.
So
let me finish, please. If Cardi B is worth 100 or 200 million and Homeboy is worth 30 or 50, there's a huge disparity in that number. I wouldn't do it. Me, the man that I am, I wouldn't ask her for shit, but I'm not mad at him if he is doing it.
I used to do it. Okay.
We know.
I'm getting paid.
I wouldn't do it personally, but
It would just be interesting to find out his reasons for wanting spousal
Reparations.
support.
Why?
Huh?
And there we have it. Straight from the horse's mouth. Melyssa Ford is showing us that she is okay with monumental amounts of spousal support being given when it's the man giving it to the woman. So let's just reiterate and summarize what Melyssa Ford said in this second clip regarding financial support in a breakup being in favor of a woman. She said it's okay. No problem. Give that lady all the money that she's asked for and the man will be okay. Whoever the lady is, okay? It doesn't even matter in her eyes. To Melyssa Ford, only a woman is deserving of a payout in a divorce or breakup. Melyssa Ford has tried to dress up her viewpoint by claiming primary breadwinner being the one that should pay up. Well, ma'am, let's talk about primary breadwinners, shall we? If you compare Journey to Josiah, she was the primary breadwinner, according to online records. And if you compare Cardi B to Offset, she is the primary breadwinner as well. It is reported that Cardi has significantly more money than Offset. Her net worth is around 80 to 100 million compared to his 30 to 40 million, okay? So again, she, Melyssa Ford, is proving time and time again with her stances on the Joe Budden podcast that when it comes to men, that she absolutely hates men, which is absolutely crazy to me because let's be real. No one would even know who Melyssa Ford was if it were not for men. Let us not forget how she became famous. Melyssa Ford, my dear, You were a very famous video vixen once upon a time. And now, if I'm understanding correctly, you also have an OnlyFans, from what I understand. That's what I heard. Let's be clear, okay? Women are not checking for Melyssa Ford the way that men check for Melyssa Ford in the past and now. She's pretty and curvy. And that's what majority of men like, okay? And no, the number of gay women who lust over her do not equal the number of heterosexual women who could care less about a damn Melyssa Ford. Let's be real, okay? So again, it's the men of the world who keep her relevant, not the women. Women ain't keeping you relevant, boo. It's the men. Pretty curvy girl, men get drawn to them, they stay relevant. But yet, Melyssa Ford keeps throwing shade and dirt on men every single chance she gets. But I mean, what could you expect from the woman who proudly dropped names of hella men that she knew on the Trip Fontaine episode with Joe Budden and crew? Okay. Melyssa Ford is 48, childless, and never been married. I don't even believe she's in a solid, continuous relationship with one man now as we speak. Okay, she is single. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with being single and childless. But own that shit proudly. A lot of women who are single and childless are celebrating this very fact. Okay, so Melyssa, don't take your anger out on the main people who support you, which are indeed men, because it's not a good look. Okay. But then again, I mean, I can see why she might be a little angry as of late, because she can't seem to keep a solid man. Okay. Her ex-boo, the one and only Mark Lamont, who is her co-host, who is working with her on the Joe Budden podcast at this very current time. He is now married with kids himself, but it ain't with Melyssa Ford. Watch this.
She used to date Mark Lamont Hill. Did you know that? Melyssa and him used to date.
Really?
Yeah.
The hypocrisy from Melyssa Ford is staggering. It's exhausting. I don't know how you men do it, okay? Melyssa Ford, my dear, you need to carry the same energy when men don't want to pay women half of what they earned when it's time for a divorce, because divorce is a subject where women, like Melyssa Ford, don't want to discuss being equal on. Prove me wrong. And just like that, I'm gone. I'll see you guys at the next episode. Bye.